Let's talk about skills in RPG rules. So in customenum.cs we've got this public enumeration of skills here, which I've set up as science with 5 science type skills underneath, technology, computer biology, maths and hot wiring, and arms with pistols, rifles, light melee, heavy melee and shield, 5 underneath that as well. In RPG rules, if we go to the training screen and select skills for Princess Amtora, you can see those categories there. Science is a category with all of these ones underneath, arms is a category with all of these underneath. And she's got fairly high skills here, partly because of her stats. Intelligence of 43 is giving her plus 33 to all skills, which is where, say, the baseline for arms comes in. So we have in RPG settings here, if we look for the stat name Xenome, what's that one? Here we go, we've got skills there. I used to have these as part of the buff. These are things you can influence in buffs and so on, or which stats can influence. And skills basically is a special one that increases the value of every single skill you have. So the more intelligent you are, the more naturally good you become at doing everything. You then have these skill points here. If I spend a couple of points in science, notice all the science skills go up accordingly. But if I spend, and that actually cost me 3 points each. If I spend points in just technology, just that one goes up at 1 skill per point. So the idea is you can train your character cheaply in a group of skills together by doing the whole category, or specialise in individual things. You also get skill boosts, like the advanced researcher here gives you a plus 30 science skill. And that's one of the reasons why these are so high. Let's just have a quick look at that. In RPG rules, power sets, gadgets, we have advanced researcher gives you the advanced research skill boost. The skill boost is a special kind of status with a little lab bottle and the plus and minus next to it. And there you can basically just pick whatever skills you want to be boosted, whether it's a category like science or arms, or whether it's individual ones. Yeah, so that's sort of where all these skill values are coming from. We have 33 from intelligence, plus another 30 to all science skills. And I think I've just pumped up science. Yeah, so that goes down to 63. And then I've just put from advanced researcher and high intelligence, and then I just pumped up science previously. Yep. So, yeah. What do these skills do then? The answer is nothing by themselves. You as the game designer have to work out what they're actually going to mean. Like, for example, if I activate our recipes here, you can see this one has a biology skill requirement of 60. All those basic pills do. If we look at devices, it requires pistol skills greater than 30 to make stun grenades. And enhancements, nope, equipment requires technology skill of 60 for these ones. And I think there should be some that require higher technology skill. Maths problems, they should have mathematics skill requirements, and so on. So you can use them to gate whether you can craft a recipe or not by just putting a condition on the recipe. So if we have a look at one of those recipes there, that was the accuracy serum one, I think. Yeah, this one requires a biology skill of 100. It's got a biology skill condition, which is a stat condition of type skill. Using the biology skill has to be 100. or more. There's also interactables, like I talked about, like I'll show in the door interactable tutorial video. They can be gated by skills. You can have equipment that's gated by skills. You know, if you create a stun baton, for example, where's that? Stun baton. The piece of equipment has sword skill 30, which requires a light melee weapon skill of 30 to be able to pick it up and equip it. Yeah. So it's up to you as the game designer to put in a set of skills in custom enum. I'll show you how we sort them into categories. That's in the RPG settings object. You just specify which of these are categories or not. So here I've said science and arms are the two categories. And it looks through the list and goes, right, science is a category, everything under that is part of that category. Oh, arms is a category, everything under that is part of the arms category. So it's sort of saying these ones are headers for groups, in a way. And that, you know, boosting arms or science is going to boost all the ones underneath as well. Yeah. So it's up to you as a game designer to make whatever skills you want, put them into categories, and then use stat conditions to allow the player to do things when they've got that particular skill level. You know, could be to do with forging items, or you know, just the ability to use certain items. Could be to do with, you know, training up in biology makes you really good at making boosts and enhancements in Universe Gun. Training up in mathematics is for making research credits for doing the maths problems. Computer and technology are generally to do with forging items, like making hoverboards and stun grenades and so on. Hot wiring's one I've got that's intended to be used out in the field. Like, you can pick up a security card from one of the QMAC guards that makes you better at hot wiring. So you can then use that security card to get through locked doors. Or if you just have natural hot wiring skills, you can use that without the card, and so on. Pistol, rifle, melee, heavy melee and shield are generally going to be for gating weapons equipment. So you have to specialise in that a little bit before you can use that weapon. Yeah, to give a character an innate skill in any of these, just give them a skill boost and make that a passive power. There is no slots for, like, filling these base skill levels in the character component. I thought about doing that, but I thought just make them passives and use them like that. Yeah, so that's a quick overview of the skills system in RPG Rules and how to use it.